How does alimony conflict or work with Social Security spousal support? So, first, let's back up with alimony. Many people have heard that there is no such thing as alimony anymore. And that's kind of sort of true. Permanent alimony is something from the 70s and 80s and 90s. There's only a handful of states that still allow for permanent alimony. Most states allow spousal support. They call it temporary alimony. They call it different things. So let's say I'm the high earner in the marriage and I'm forced to pay my ex-husband alimony. I turned 62. He turned 62. Now he's able to draw spousal Social Security off of me. And he's going to get, let's say he's going to get $2,000 a month off of my Social Security work record. Will that automatically lower my alimony obligation? No, doesn't happen automatically. Could it lower my alimony obligation? It could. That goes back to how you negotiated it in the divorce, how your attorney drafted it. So if your attorney said, when Sylvia qualifies for Social Security, and if he decides to draw Social Security as a spouse off of Sylvia's work record, the amount that he draws from Social Security will reduce Sylvia's requirement to pay. So that could have been negotiated in the divorce. So when you're asking me what's going to happen, go read your divorce decree as it pertains to retirement benefits. It's going to be under there somewhere under retirement benefits. Let's say that my ex-husband is not going to draw Social Security off my work record because the marriage didn't last 10 years. So we were married 9 years and 11 and a half months because I was smart. I divorced him, so he couldn't get any money from my Social Security, but I'm paying him alimony every month for however long my divorce decree says. The fact that he starts drawing his own Social Security, so he gets his own Social Security now because he's at least 62, and let's say he's getting $2,000 a month of his own Social Security, I can take him back to court to try to, and this is something to talk to with your attorney, to say that there are unusual circumstances and that I no longer should have to pay him all that money because now he's getting more money from another source. Because alimony is based on the fact that he needs money to live on. So if he gets a bunch of extra money to live on, that is a circumstance that could help me negotiate to lower my alimony. So if he draws on me, that could negotiate to lower it. Or if he draws his own, he could or if he was married to somebody else and they died, now he's getting a widower benefit. If he's getting more money from something, that could be a reason to go back to court to open up this topic of alimony. So as far as Social Security goes, let's say I'm the one that's drawing alimony. I'm getting paid for my ex-spouse. That is not taxable. That is unearned income. So if I'm drawing Social Security early, that will not reduce my Social Security. So a lot of people, they don't know this rule. So he's not going to take me back to court once I start drawing spousal benefits because he didn't know. So I start drawing spousal benefits on him and I'm getting my alimony. He probably won't know. And in most states, there's not permanent alimony. So I'm just drawing a spousal benefit on my ex-spouse. It doesn't hurt him. It won't hurt me if I'm also getting alimony or any type of support, or maybe I'm getting a benefit from the military because he's retired military. All these different topics converge. If you want to learn more about these topics, Medicare, and get ready for retirement, you can get my book on Amazon, Audible, or Kindle. Type in Medicare Mama, M-A-M-A. You will find the book. If you learned something today, hit the follow, hit the subscribe. I'd appreciate it. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question. Always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.